Alright guys, so make sure you open with your double barb shots, followed by your Beast of Your Wrath, and then another barb shot, then resonating arrow. You can wait a little bit longer on your barb shots during bloodlust, but make sure you're aware, like right there, if you get enough procs, they take priority over kill commands because it reduces the cooldown of your Beast of Your Wrath and keeps your Beast of Your Wrath up. Arrows, depending on your raid group, there's a lot of times I don't switch off. If I see them lingering, I'll switch. It's really great if you can get a kill command or a kill shot off on one. See now, I popped that Bestial Wrath really early because I got a lot of procs, so the Resonating Arrow is up now, but I'm going to save it. You're normally never going to delay it more than like 10 seconds, give or take. But you want it up with Bestial Wrath. And that Resonating Arrow was completely wasted. So one of the biggest problems with this fight is making sure that you try to keep your stacks up while she's doing her phasey around shenanigans. Probably going to lose my stacks again. But it happens right at the end when I have a Bestial Wrath anyway. You can keep your stacks up if you want to, but it doesn't make much difference. Most important thing is just making sure that your Bestial Wrath is available, but it's hard to not because you're going to have the whole next phase. Here, you want to dismiss your pet. You can get lucky and not have any pet issues, but it's not worth, in my opinion, it's not worth the risk. You're not doing anything while you're here anyways. You don't really lose any DPS, even if you're doing it in the middle of battle. I normally do it right after the large adds on the platform die, when there's one or two little ones and they're getting stomped out by the rest of the DPS anyways. I'll summon them or I'll dismiss my pet then. I also try to make it so I can disengage right before this happens. When she does the call thing, you wait till about 2 seconds. And then you get your bow stay speed buff over this. Not that it makes too much difference here. You can try to keep your barb shot stacks up here. If you're willing to waste your cheetah, you can probably get over the platform and still keep your stacks up. You know, I'm going to try it. No, it's too late. Once you step on the platform, you can get your pet out. It's an interesting strat. As soon as she starts that whale, you can really dismiss your pets. Make sure you get them out. The only difference about cooldowns on this platform, I recommend dropping Resonating Arrow first. Just to make sure it's off of cooldown for the next platform. One, because it starts the cooldown quicker. Two, because it reduces the cooldown more because of the last Mechanicos ability. Once again, summon your pet when you're on the bridge. Switch to the summoner and start to blow it up. Same thing, a Resonating Arrow first. Generally, this platform ends before you can really do anything about it. And if it's heroic, you don't want to blow it here because Dekovi will yell at you. I got greedy there. I should have fired my barb shot sooner. This is normally where I cheetah. So here I have my Resonating Arrow ready, but you want to save it until you have Beast Your Wrath up. I also re-popped my IQD there. My number one macro is macro 2. Resonating Arrow and my IQD trinket. I probably could have squeezed another Bestial Wrath in there too, but want to make sure it's up for the next phase. Because of Mechanicos' cooldown reduction, it doesn't line up perfectly with the IQD. So sometimes you want to fudge it. See, that's one of those times where the Azerothian macro was telling me to hit Barb Shot. And I could have hit it sooner, but honestly, that delaying a half a second, I found that saved my stack so many times. I got raised in 14 seconds, so I'm going to save my Resonating Arrow. I am going to probably pop another Bestial Wrath, though. You can wait until almost the end of the Rave cast. That's the wrong fucking way. But yeah, you can wait a minute. It's resonating out. It's coming up in a minute, so I'm gonna wait. Now I'm gonna blow. Ta-da! Definitely better when you don't die, but